Hi, it's Paul Calleja here, and welcome to another episode of Quizantine, where I get a friend of mine to ask me 10 quiz questions. If I get one wrong, I get an electric shock with this neck brace. There's the remote control. It's all legit, it's all above board. So time to introduce our next guest. Question asker is a comedian. You may have seen him on lots of different TV shows, The Project. Have you been paying attention? Heard him on radio. He also plays Jim on Utopia on the ABC, and he's an author as well of this book, This Shirt Won't Iron Itself. Please make him welcome, Anthony Lehmo Lehman.
Hey!
Lehmo.
Oh, don't tell me dreams don't come true.
Well,
Hey,
mate,
look at me doing ISO TV with Paul Calleja.
Lehmo, great to see you. How are you coping with the whole lockdown isolation thing?
I think people will emerge from isolation, whenever that is, and people will fall into one of two categories.
Yes.
You'll have one group of people will emerge from isolation and they will have learned 2 languages. They'll be able to play the guitar. They'll be doing the Rubik's Cube in under 30 seconds. They'll know 7 magic tricks.
Yep.
And you know, they will have written a feature film script.
Yes.
And then there's the other lot who will emerge from isolation fat and sad.
I think I might be in category number 2.
That's where I'm headed.
I've been drinking a lot of wine.
Yeah.
My wine fridge it's been decimated. It's empty.
Yeah.
I'm eating a lot of food, but I've still got a little bit of work. Some of my work involves train travel. And
Yes.
you'll like the story anyway. So I was on a train, and like the social distancing on a train is pretty good because there's no one on the train. But when the train came to my stop, 3 of us were trying to get off at the same time, and nobody wanted to touch the button. So it was a bit of a Mexican standoff. It was just a Mexican standoff, and we're just standing there.
So what happened?
I got off about 3 stops later. Nowhere near where I wanted to be. But I didn't touch the button. So that's most important.
Do not touch the button.
Yes.
So is everyone just standing on the train, almost like they're surfing the train ride? Because they don't want to grab any poles or lean on anything?
That is exactly what it's like, but it actually is one of the safest places to be. Well, there's me, 2 other people who they could be infected, but the distance is there, so we were fine.
Yeah, you got the distance. My wife said to me the other day, she had to go somewhere, and I said, "Well, just get an Uber or a cab." She goes, "I'm not getting an Uber or a cab." She goes, "I'm going to get the tram." And I was like, "Well, geez, I don't know. What's the best option out of those 2?
Yeah.
Are you better off in a cab or a tram? I don't know."
Well, you're actually closer to the driver in an Uber or a cab, so you probably are better off in a tram. And let's face it, trams are free. You don't have to if you don't swipe on.
Hey, but what if she's the only one on the tram and she's not game to press the button to open the door? She could be on that tram all day.
Mate, if she's the only person on the tram, that is dangerous because you would need a driver as well. So
I know. Well, she's been in isolation. She's got her tram driver's license.
Hey, mate, let's get stuck into Quizantine. You've got 10 questions for me. You've chosen a topic. What's your topic of choice?
Well, I was toying with a few different topics.
Yes.
And I've actually had a last-minute change of heart because I see that you're wearing something that normally is an ensemble piece with a GIMP mask. That thing around your neck.
Yes. What sort of parties have you been having, and why wasn't I invited?
So the GIMP mask always reminds me of Pulp Fiction, which is, of course, Quentin Tarantino.
Great movie.
So I'm going for Quentin Tarantino films.
Okay. All right. I love his films. I reckon I've seen most of them. How closely I was paying attention, we'll soon find out.
We will find out in just a moment.
Yeah. But Lehmo, before we go with question 1, this is all above board and legit because Mim, Mim. So,
Yes. Hello, Mim.
Mim's got the remote.
Everybody.
And that
She's enjoying pressing that button way too much.
I am.
So.
I saw the. Is that right on your?
Yeah.
Yes.
Voice box there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not helping. I'll have no voice by the end of this. So I'll be answering questions using sign language in the next few ones.
You're gonna start to get used to that.
Yes.
And so you're pretending that you bought that just for this game. Is that right?
I think Lehmo's on this.
Oh, no.
I think he's on this.
Yeah.
Right,
but having heard what him and his wife do in the shower, I think we're okay.
I think you're good.
that machine normally cradles Calleja's balls.
I'm getting old. We need a couple of machines for that.
It holds his balls in place. Okay. Shall we get stuck into it?
Yes. Hit me.
All right. Ready to go, Mim?
Yes, ready.
Okay. Question number 1. Quentin Tarantino paid for the movie Reservoir Dogs with the money that he got from the sale of which script?
Whoa. From the sale of which script?
So he had both these scripts.
Yes.
And he actually got offered more money for the Reservoir Dogs script, but he said, no, I'm going to keep that one. I want to make that film myself. And he sold the other script.
Okay, so I think he wrote the script for Natural Born Killers. So I'm going to say Natural Born Killers.
No, Natural Born Killers came later. It was True Romance.
What? Ah! Oh! Lehmo, man, you were holding on to that button.
I didn't think it was working.
Well, I think it was working. True Romance. So
yeah,
by that, what, a rom-com? Was that a rom-com?
No, True Romance isn't a rom-com. True Romance with Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette.
Oh right,
Yeah.
yes.
Great film.
Okay, good question though, and I'm off to a bad start.
You're off to a bad start. Okay. Let's go with, have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes.
Okay. Who in the movie is Leonardo DiCaprio's next door neighbor? Who's the famous filmmaker?
Oh yes, because whose wife at the time was Sharon Tate.
Yes, correct.
It was a what's his Roman Polanski.
Hey!
Yes!
Hey!
All right.
Well played.
Cool.
Well played. Uma Thurman has appeared in 3 Quentin Tarantino films. Can you name them?
Pulp Fiction.
Correct.
Kill Bill.
One. Kill Bill 1.
And Kill Bill 2.
Hey! Beauty.
And her daughter was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, her and Ethan Hawke's daughter, I think. Min, you're a big Tarantino fan.
Hey.
She was in a car towards the end.
Right.
Lehmo's not interested in my...
If you get your own facts wrong, does Mim buzz you?
Yes, don't give Mim any ideas, Lehmo.
Okay. All right, next question.
Yes.
Which Australian actor has a bizarre cameo in Django Unchained?
Yes.
Yes.
What's that guy's name?
What's
the
his
guy
name?
from Wolf. The guy from Wolf Creek.
Yes.
His name is.
Oh no.
There's no time limit. No, I know his name. It's the guy.
Yeah.
Often Damo gets mistaken for him.
Who's that Damo?
What's that? The
same.
guy from Wolf Creek.
Oh no. Oh, Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf.
Barry Creek.
No, hang on.
Oh.
If you just give me the letter of his first name, I will get this.
Nah.
Oh, the guy. What's the guy's name?
His first name and his last name start with the same letter. Oh no!
I've taken way too long now, haven't I?
And he.
Oh! Oh!
John Jarrett, you
John
pedo.
Jarrett! John Jarrett! I'm so angry. I'm so angry with myself. I think this electroshock therapy is affecting
It's
my
affecting your
brain waves.
You're going
I wouldn't.
Good question again.
See, that's why it's not cradling your balls, because you'd be deliberately getting everything wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
I would have gone Richard Roxburgh, of course.
Aw.
Oh no!
Ask me-
I'm getting another
ask
shock.
me again.
Oh,
Guy Pearce. Oh.
no.
Okay, next question. In the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, from the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, could you describe Brad Pitt's awesome rig?
This
What question is this?
is just personally because it's
Yeah.
good. Because I remember him on the roof, shirtless.
Yeah.
And I'm a straight man, but I certainly appreciated his physique. And he had like a tattoo of like an Indian chief somewhere. Was that? Am I right?
Yeah, we'll pass that. I just wanted to get you a little bit excited about Brad Pitt's rig.
Maybe Min could describe.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So what are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 questions. Okay. Next up, Michael Madsen
Yes.
in Reservoir Dogs.
Yes.
He's the guy that cuts the ear off the copper
Yes.
in Reservoir Dogs.
If you ask me which ear it was,
We'd have a 1 in 2 chance.
yes.
He is the fictional brother of which character in Pulp Fiction? Now, Tarantino actually wanted Michael Madsen to play the role in Pulp Fiction, and he didn't want to do it, so he got someone else to play it and made the guy fictionally his brother.
Well, I'd have to say John Travolta's character, Vincent Vega.
That is correct.
Yes.
And his name in Reservoir Dogs is Vic Vega.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't
He is-
aware of
that
that. See, we're having fun and I'm learning something. at the same
Education.
time.
And you're learning something. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 6. Okay, 6 down. Okay.
Oh,
In the movie Kill Bill,
yes.
who plays Bill?
David Carradine.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
yes. Who was the husband of the bride.
Correct.
Brides
Well done.
actually normally do have husbands. Played by Uma Thurman. Yes. Good. That's good.
Okay.
Yes, I'm relaxing. now.
The movie Inglourious Bastards,
Yes.
spell bastards. As
Oh,
per-
okay.
Ah.
Yes. It's because I've got the DVD. I'm still old school. I tried to get it on VHS, couldn't find it.
Actually,
and beta.
I'm looking to sell my beta video. If you know anyone.
BAS.
Yep.
TERDS.
Yes. Well done. Well done.
Great movie. That's actually
Your favourite.
well, Pulp Fiction and that are my top 2 Tarantino movies. I've loved Inglourious Bastards. It was so well done. And I
Yeah.
love the fact that he changed history and yeah, it was mate cool. And like Nazis are the best villains.
Nazis really are.
Yeah,
And-
and that, I mean, I think they've been unfairly maligned, to be honest.
I mean, come on, guys. Too soon.
What are we going to hear their side of the story? Like, it's
Just seems a little unfair.
I know.
How funny is Brad Pitt pretending to be Italian?
Oh.
Man, in what?
In Inglourious Bastards in the movie cinema, he goes, "No, I got this.
Oh,
And
yes,
he's pretending to
That'd
be.
be good. Yeah.
Arriva
Funny.
the chair.
Yeah. So many good scenes in that. That one in the bar, the scene in the bar.
Yeah.
Oh man. And the opening scene to that movie's one of the best opening scenes I've
Yeah,
attention
with
to
Christopher.
that scene, and Christoph
Oh,
Waltz is
yes.
so good. I'm getting a bit carried away. It's back to you, Lehmo.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we've got 2 to go.
Yes.
2 to go. Okay. Who has appeared in more Quentin Tarantino films than any other actor?
Oh, this could be any number of actors. Samuel L. Jackson's got to be up there. Michael Madsen has to be up there. It would have to be out of those 2, I reckon. And I'd probably say Samuel L. Jackson.
Is correct.
Oh.
Well done. So we've got, you haven't been buzzed for a while.
Yeah.
So that's 9. Okay, last question.
Yes.
Last question.
Last question.
Samuel L. Jackson's been in 6 of his 10 films, for anyone playing along at home. Last question.
I love Lehmo's commentary. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's hope you get a buzz here. To the nearest dollar, how much did each Tarantino film gross in the US?
Hang on.
No, I'm kidding.
I could have got. There would have been 15 buzzers coming my way there. Nice try, Lehmo. Nice try. I'm on to you.
So, I'm not sure which one to go for here. I've got 2 possibilities. The hardest one? Okay. Thanks, Mim. Good direction. In chronological order, because, Pulp Fiction is all out of order.
Yes.
In chronological order, what's the final scene of that film?
Okay. I think I know this. I think. No, I don't. I know it starts in the cafe with Pumpkin and Honey Bunny.
Or was that the end?
Or was that the end?
But that's...
Does it go...
Well, that's not chronological. That happens halfway through the story.
If you've got 1 sec, I'm just going to grab a dictionary and look up the word chronological. Chronological order, what is the last scene?
Yes. So if you put them on a timeline, Paul, if that helps.
Lucky Lehmo's here.
Yeah.
What is the last scene? I'm in trouble here. I need to see. Is it them opening Marcellus Wallace's briefcase and you see a light? Is that the last scene?
No!
What? No! Wow!
Oh, that's the best. That's the best.
That was. What? Thank you.
Good job, Bib. Good job.
I'm like, Mim, whack. Oh, you're okay.
You're okay. Come here.
That was good. That was a very good question. That was a good question, Lehmo.
The final scene chronologically is oh, you were right. Sorry.
What?
No, I'm kidding. The final scene chronologically is Bruce Willis.
I'm providing the answers for my own questions. What's the answer?
Bruce Willis getting on the chopper with his girlfriend, and she says, "Who's Zed?" And he says, "Zed's dead, baby." Zed's dead, and then rides off.
That was a good question to finish.
Really good.
The quiz with.
Good scene, yeah.
I haven't seen that movie for a while, and it's so good. Like I remember the first time I saw that movie, I was just blown away, going, "Oh my God, cinema's just been reinvented."
Yeah. It's an amazing film, and even that scene. There's a great bit in that scene where, so he's just killed Zed, and Marcellus Wallace is after him, and he killed. Remember, he killed John Travolta. Spoiler alert. So he needs to get out of town, and he also fixed the fight. So he needs to get out of town. So he pulls up in the chopper, and his girlfriend, he gets her downstairs, and she won't get on the bike. And he's like, "Come on, baby, get on the bike."
Yes.
And she starts crying. And then he grabs her and goes, "Oh, baby, oh, did you have some breakfast this morning? Did you get your pancakes? Got your pancakes?" And she goes, "Yeah, I got my pancakes." And then he goes to get on the fucking bike.
That was such a good topic.
Yeah, it was great.
And a good one for people at home to play along to. Lehmo, thank you so much for getting involved in Quizantine. Appreciate you taking the time to write some questions. Test me out. That was a very challenging quiz. And thank you very much. And I'll see you soon, mate.
Thank you, team. Good buzzing, Mim.
Thanks, Matt.
That really entertains me.
I did. My liking.
I didn't think I'd enjoy the buzzing that much.
I know. How good is it?
I think you enjoyed it a little too much.
I would have written some harder questions. All right. Thanks, guys.
Catch you soon, Lehmo.
Bye.